gentlemen, welcome back to the Afttti Spotlight. Today I have a student with us. I'll let her introduce herself so that we can know more about her.
My name is Faith Chepkemoi. I'm a student at Afttti doing film and TV production.
So far, like we said, you have been here for 2 semesters. This is your second semester. So what has been your experience so far at Afttti?
My experience has been fair, to be honest. And it was quite challenging at first, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, because you came and to do film, okay, do you even like film in the first place?
Yeah, I do.
What pushed you to do film?
I purpose to be a journalist ever since I was young, but African parenting made me do business management.
Oh, okay.
Then after I graduated, I thought for a while, I had to convince my parents to come here.
Okay. So you've already done business management.
Yeah.
Now you're doing film and TV production. You wanted, or you are leaning towards the side of journalism. How do you see the media, by the way?
To be honest, I used to think media was a joke. I thought people would be like freestyle, like you just come to a shoot. But I realized in learning the 2 semesters, I realized there's a lot of discipline entailed, more than even people in the office. Yeah.
But the reason why I'm asking you about media is because you have seen how we're doing in the country. There's a lot of media stations really struggling because of the whole digital shift. Most people are getting their news from digital media platforms, and it's really affecting how the industry itself as a media is working. Okay, so for you, I know maybe you still have that motivation to still lean towards media. Now, digital media platforms. How do you see yourself now as a person who is going into media, trying to use that to your advantage?
The advantage about media is the views. So many people want to see and feed their eyes. To my advantage, content. Content is like the biggest. It's the big thing right now. In the next 5 years, we'll be talking about AI and content. So I feel the more I learn about media in a digital way, the more I'll be able to navigate when the AI comes. Because it's just a few years, We're already in the next, as much as we're a third world country, but Kenya is Kenya.
Kenya is a developing country.
I didn't say that. Like, it is the third world.
You're trying to trash us.
Trash? I'm
we are not a third world country. We are a developing third world country.
I think it's developing, struggling country.
A developing, struggling country?
Yeah.
That's a different perspective.
Internally, we are struggling.
But we have good PR, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you talk about Africa, most people ask so many white people. Kenya normally just comes up as the first destination. So I think we have good PR. But now internally as a Kenyan, obviously you say that.
Now, Kenya is based on capitalism. There's so much capitalism. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. So when you decide to become, on the outside, well, of course we are. We're the best. I mean, we have SGR.
Wait.
No, I'm not bragging about it. I mean, look at Tanzania. They have electric trains, and they have their money. I mean, they have the lowest currency. But if you look at ourselves, we are really divided in capitalism, making it very hard for a Kenyan to strive in itself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was actually a small discussion on social media like a few days ago. There's this slogan for Kenya ni home. Okay, we were trying to get people to stay back in Kenya and invest, maybe open up businesses. Then we have the other one of, this thing of manifestation. Yeah, I am manifesting Kwaheri Kenya. Because when you go to JKIA, when you live in Kenya, there's normally that big, it's like a sign at the door when you're leaving. It normally says Kwaheri Kenya. So it's like two groups of people. There's people who say Kenya ni home. There's people who are trying to venture into, I want to go outside. Okay. So for you personally, if you're given those two choices, which choice can you maybe?
I would stay in Kenya.
You stay in Kenya.
Why I'm saying that is because as much as there are greener pastures out there, it's not as green as home. Kenya, as we just mentioned, is a developing country. You'd go to a developed country, right? Okay, what is the pride of being a Kenyan? I mean, where do you take pride in being Kenyan? It's that
the wristband. So it's the wristband.
So, apart from the capitalism, I feel like Kenya, I would stay in Kenya because there's so much potential in Kenya. It's just capitalism and greed. Yeah, there's so much greed. I mean, if I'd say the government would work with the people instead of increasing the government itself, instead of the government feeding itself, it feeds the people, would be at a very bigger place, better place than we are right now.
Okay. Now, coming back to you as a student, you're in the film industry, the film, TV production industry. What do you see yourself in like 2 years, 3 years time?
2 to 3 years, I'd be a very, very good director. Yeah.
Oh, you like directing?
I really like directing.
Okay.
Goes with my personality.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Feels like it also. Okay, now. What would you tell someone? Okay. Yeah. This is now like you're the bigger person. Let's say you're a role model of some sorts. What would you tell someone who is trying to get into the film and TV production industry?
Work on your goals. Work on yourself. Learn to live with people because it's all you got. Yeah.
People is all you got.
No, for you to, there's a saying, when you're alone, you go faster. When you're together, you go further.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's a slogan that should be used in media, especially.
Yeah, but you guys are so greedy. You're so mean.
Who are you calling these guys?
Like you.
Who are you calling?
Oh, everyone in the entertainment, media, film industry. Because if you've noticed, Kenya, we have like cliques of people, like small groups of people. So whenever a certain project comes up, there's normally a group that has already been chosen. Okay, so that's why you're finding it that it's difficult for someone to break into the industry, because now you have people who are already there and they're trying to maintain that spot. And now because you talked about the village or the society, the social mentality where you are going further because you have people around you. That's why I brought in that thing of greedy.
No, I think you misunderstood me.
I know, yeah, I know the concept and the context. Yeah, because I'm just trying to tell you the reality.
I don't know the reality, but you do really need people.
Yeah, I know.
That's the point. People. It's just working with people, knowing how to navigate your own way with people. Yeah, that's because without these people, it would be called a production or a media. Yeah, so I think media really entails people, working with people. Yeah, and it's very hard to work with people.
Not AI.
Yeah. AI.
AI is actually coming in. That's another thing. AI is coming in and is actually replacing a lot of people, obviously, and also so many people are scared at first, but now we continue learning that if you get to understand how you can be able to use AI, you're not really being replaced. Okay, you're just trying to offload whatever work that you had in the beginning. But now, because of that fear, etc., because human beings are the most like we get scared very fast. It's a thing that we do.
Yeah.
Okay. Because for AI personally, like right now, when you ask or when you prompt AI, It has gone to a point where it's very scary. Okay, because it has like so much detail. Because you know it's continued machine learning. It learns every now and then, continuous learning. But for us, we get to a point where we feel like that's enough. You remember when people were finishing from 4 and they burned their books?
Yeah.
Okay, I am not reading. Okay. That's basically our human culture. Okay, and that's why whenever AI comes into the picture, people start feeling like this is actually going to replace us. So you see, so for you, an AI, what do you see? Like, what is your opinion on now the AI coming in into the film industry?
You know, AI is scaring us, the developing countries. If you like navigate around, it's scaring us, the Africans. But if you look at the Western countries, they really embraced AI, and look at them right now. You can't really say they're struggling, right? Have you ever met a white person like talking bad about AI? No. They'll tell you, "Oh, man, you're being served by robots," you know. It's a very normal thing to them. As we, of course, as Africans, just scared about. But at the same time, I believe like we were placed when colonialism was there. We were placed this mentality of we do most of our work with hands, like we're manual. That's also why we're so manual. Us embracing technology is very hard, especially coming out of colonialism. I think colonialism had the biggest effect on us. But in the film production, I don't refute that some jobs will be taken away. That's the reality.
Yeah, it's the reality.
It's the reality. But I believe the human mind is way extensive. We can do so much more. We have so much potential. It's just that we encave ourselves in society things. It's like, I have a question. What do you describe as normal?
Normal.
Yeah, normal. It's usually based on society, right? What about weird?
Now weird is something that is out of the ordinary.
No.
Like it's not normal.
Exactly what I asked before. What is normal? Yeah,
Okay.
so I think AI in the film industry is the same thing as that. Kind of
weird.
Kind of weird, kind of normal, but we don't actually know what normal and weird is.
Okay, that's a nice perspective. So many people are scared. I see you're calm, like very calm.
Because I believe the human mind has so much potential. It's just we encave ourselves in that, oh, what if, you know, let me go to the Western countries, I'll have some good foundation. And I don't refute that we, ourselves as Africans, we see our person go there, we like try and pull. But if we really like work to like support each other, I think AIs won't be like a whole mindset.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be scary actually.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
But it is scary. It is
scary because for me personally, I'm very scared. Like I'll just be honest, I'm very scared. Not because of the replacement at part, just because of the capabilities of what AI has done. Because we're in the film industry, there's a lot of films that have been done of AI taking over. Okay, they become like a colony. Because I feel like in the future, we'll have a colony. So we'll be under AI. That's just a theory, but it's a working theory.
Yeah, also working theory is they're trying to place AI with the human mind. A human mind is so complex. I mean, that's what I said about potentiality. Like, it's so extreme. So imagine giving a robot
that kind of capability.
Yeah, that is my biggest
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you, like, it's very scary. Okay, like in the next day, because I've seen it growing very fast. So I can't say in the next 10 years. It's sooner than 10 years. Okay, because that thing is growing very fast. Right now, you look at so many programs are being run by AI. You look at bank systems. You look at data management. Even health right now is being done by AI.
Yeah.
So you see, so where we're going, I don't know. Though it's good. It actually looks good on paper, but now when it comes to the actual capabilities of that potential that AI has, it's very scary to human beings.
I feel it's really scary to Africans because we're manually like wired. I don't know how it is. It's
But we can't really.
no, even imagine.
I know.
No,
we can't, we
let me
can't,
ask you a
you want to
question. It's
blame
like you,
Africans,
right?
huh?
Like remember those years when you're small,
Uh,
right? Like there was a show for everyone, right? No, ukikuja tao, upata kuna machines, there's a nini, and there's a there's a house manager to do that. You just see it. It's just like AI. For you, who's from the rural, you'll be like,
yeah,
yeah, like
because for
so
us,
normal.
we were used to doing things
Exactly.
manually, okay? Like things that were supposed to be done, we did it by hand. But now, because of the new age and
You
all,
find your cousins, hey, they have a dishwasher. You'll be like, what? Dishwasher? You've never seen
you have
such.
a dishwasher. Okay, that's a lot. I don't want to go much into AI, but it's a topic of discussion that I'm glad that we had, because for everyone that is watching, it's encouraging sometimes, but it's also better to know exactly what AI is coming in to do. Because as a filmmaker, as a creative, anyone on TV, on digital platforms, you want to be able to know, is this thing good for you, or how can you use it to your advantage? Okay, so final word from you as we close up. You did not tell me if you found someone like a younger person who's really interested in the film industry. What would you be able to tell?
Believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're so much capable of so much more.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone is unique.
Mm-hmm.
I believe everyone has, very unique.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has their own capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just tap into it,
That would be good.
yeah.
Okay. So that is all from us. Today we had to discuss a very serious topic, obviously. Okay, so we'll be bringing you more of this. We wanted you to listen from one of our students so that we get to interact more and more, talk about different issues in the film industry, in the production industry, so that we can be able to realize and acknowledge what is changing in this particular field. I've been your host, Edwin Agesta, and we'll see you in our next episode.